Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk about heat pumps and home humidification. About 2 years ago, I replaced my 35-year-old HVAC system with a new natural gas furnace and heat pump. So far, I'm very happy with the performance of the system. It has reduced my use of fossil fuels and has also saved me money in the process. My only complaint has been with the dryness of the air during the heating season. I have been researching humidification solutions over the last 2 years that would be compatible with heat pumps, but have been unable to find any specific information. My old furnace had a traditional drum humidifier that rotated through a dish of water, and a bypass duct blew air across it, picking up moisture and moving it through the house. It worked well, but was a nightmare to maintain because of the issues with the standing water, such as slime, bacteria, and lime deposits building up on the drum. In any case, those systems can no longer be purchased and have been replaced with units that have a stationary pad with water constantly dripping over the pad. A bypass duct or a fan then blows warm air through the pad, picking up moisture to transfer into the house. These systems, while reducing the maintenance burden, have one big problem for me, and that's the amount of water that they waste. The pads can't absorb all the water that is dripping on them, so most of the water passes through and goes down the drain. Some estimates are that as much as 7,000 liters of water is wasted each month. Wasting water doesn't sit well with me, and since we pay for our water, wasting money hurts even more. Wasting 7,000 liters would cost about $20 to $30 each month. This YouTuber, Utmost Outdoors, did a really thorough job in his channel analyzing the amount of water that goes through these kind of humidifiers, how much is taken up by the furnace, and how much goes down the drain. Due to the long run times of a heat pump and the low air temperatures of the plenum air, I suspect my water usage would be even higher, so I'm looking for another solution. One possible solution that might work would be a steam humidifier. A steam humidifier sits on or near a furnace duct, generates steam using electricity, and injects that steam into the airstream. These systems are efficient and effective, but they are very expensive. They use a lot of electricity and have an expensive generator canister that must be replaced annually. They also waste some water due to condensation and require a drain for the runoff. For these reasons, I have opted against the steam humidifier. So, in my hunt for another solution, I came across this product called Digimister. And essentially, what this is a little sprayer that sits on the duct and sprays water inside the duct as the furnace is running. And it can have up to 5 nozzles, depending upon how much moisture you want to put into the air on the side of your house, size of your house. And it detects humidity and temperature and sprays the water accordingly. So here's the Digimister installed in the duct, and this is my third attempt at installing it in a suitable location. First of all, I tried installing it in the plenum behind the furnace, and unfortunately I quickly came to realize that the temperature of the air supplied by the heat pump is not high enough to vaporize the water. So the water being sprayed by this unit was actually falling down into the furnace and into the plenum, which is not a good thing. You don't want water sitting in your plenum. So I moved the unit further along the duct to get it away from the plenum, and I tried every single combination of nozzles, number of nozzles, amount of water, timing, the humidity level, and in the end the only thing that would work partially was one single nozzle pointing towards the furnace in this duct location. And then I had to set up a timer so that it wasn't on all the time, because if I left it on all the time, it flooded the duct and water would drip out of the screw holes in the duct. So
Although this seems like a good idea and would likely work in a conventional furnace where the flue temperature is much higher or the plenum temperature is much higher, giving it a chance to vaporize the water. In my situation here with the heat pump, it was a no-go. I had it on for about a year and it did a little tiny bit. It provided some moisture into the air, but it wasn't sufficient. So I'm going to abandon this idea and I'm going to look for another solution. So here's the product that I think I'm going to try next on my heat pump and furnace combination. This is a product called Desert Spring. It's actually been bought up by General Air now, so it comes from General Air, and it's actually kind of a rehash of the old standing water humidifier with a drum, except what they've done is they've replaced the drum with a series of plastic discs. And these discs will rotate through the water and pick up moisture as the air blows through them and pass the moisture onto the air into the house. The benefit of the discs is that they don't gum up and get calcified and lime covered like the old drums do, which had to be cleaned about periodically, probably once a month or so, or else they would harden up and be kind of useless as a humidifier source. So we're going to install this and try it out. And
I've decided I'm going to end this video here. Please visit my next video and see how I installed the Desert Spring humidifier on my gas furnace with heat pump HVAC system. Thank you for watching.